is what 360 cookies look like, baked and ready to be packaged by me. It is 12:40 p.m. and I'm fucking crushing it today, if I do say so myself. I just opened my first yerba mate of the day, which is really solid for me. Both of the last two cookie drops, I had 2 yerba mates each, which is too many. So when I'm packaging cookies, I like to sticker my bags beforehand, front and back, because if I was packaging every single cookie and then stickering them and then flipping them over and stickering them, it's frustrating and overwhelming and tedious, and I'm trying to help myself. So I stick every single cookie into a bag. Depending on how chunky the cookie is, like these monster cookies have big old chunks of peanut M&Ms, and like you can see this one has a big old blue one right there. They don't stack very well, so I do these in stacks of 3. Once I have gotten the entirety of one flavor bagged and on the table in their stacks, then I use this little heat sealer to individually heat seal every single bag. And once that's done, I stick them in a big bin that I've got on a rolly cart, wheel them over to the back room where I have all of my boxes already set up and taped with packing slips already in them, so I know exactly where each cookie goes. And then I repeat the process for 360 more cookies. I didn't show you guys, but I did already do most of that with the gluten-free cookies. They're all in their boxes, packing slips on top. I just have to tape them, which shouldn't take too much time. Fingers crossed. Everything always takes longer than I think it's gonna take though, so who fucking knows. And I'll show you the next part when I get there. All right, I'm in the back room, this tiny, poorly lit, horrible back room. And I take 6 cookies. Look at the packing slip. There's an address on there. You're not allowed to see. Look at the packing slip. Make sure I'm putting the right cookies in the right box, and do the same thing for 90 boxes. So I already did all of the boxes for people who ordered more than 1 box of cookies. So all of these down here hold 2 boxes. They don't move around. That's why I got this specific size of box. And no, they are not sitting directly on the floor. There are trays underneath them, and I move them before I leave to the top of this table. I just have to get shit done before that. So, just gonna pack this shit, finish my yerba mate, and go the fuck home. I also just realized that this little thing in the side of my pocket is a dog treat from walking my dog before work this morning. It looks odd. I promise it's just a dog treat. So when I'm taping these boxes, I use tape that is water activated. So I wear gloves, or else all of the horrible, like sticky, whatever the fuck, gets all over my hands. And it's really hard to get it off. Adhesive, that's the word. I always struggle towards the end of this because I know that the end is in sight. I know that I only have like maybe 30 more minutes of being here before I get to go home and walk the dog again, because my husband is out of town this weekend and I'm alone. So I was trying to make sure that this didn't turn into one of those 14-hour days that I've had multiple times doing these cookie drops, and so far it has not, so I'm pretty proud of myself. And you're gonna have to come back tomorrow to see what it looks like when I try to fit 90 boxes of cookies into my little Subaru. So, see you tomorrow.